The 2026 Football World Cup is being played across 16 stadiums in 3 countries: the United States, Mexico, and Canada. 104 matches, 48 teams, and some of the most impressive venues ever used in the history of the tournament. Here is every stadium explained. Now, let me ask you a question. From where are you watching? And what content do you want to watch? Answer it in the comments. We will reply to all comments and finally subscribe to us. Let's dive in. Starting in Mexico, where the tournament begins, Estadio Azteca in Mexico City is the most historic stadium on this entire list. It opened in 1966 and has now hosted 3 World Cups, 1970, 1986 and 2026, making it the only stadium ever to do that. In 1970, Brazil won the trophy here. In 1986, Diego Maradona scored the Hand of God and the goal of the century in the same match on this pitch. The stadium holds around 87,500 fans and sits at 2,240 meters above sea level. That altitude is significant. Players who are not acclimatized feel the difference physically. Legs go heavier, breathing becomes harder, and sprint speeds drop. The opening match of the 2026 World Cup, Mexico versus South Africa, is played here on June 11th. Estadio BBVA is Mexico's second venue, located outside Monterrey in the northeast of the country. It opened in 2015 and is the most modern of Mexico's 3 stadiums. The Cerro de la Silla mountain sits directly behind one of the stands and is visible from inside the ground. It holds around 53,500 fans and is home to CF Monterrey. The stadium hosts group stage games and a round of 32 match. Estadio Akron is in Zapopan, on the edge of Guadalajara. It opened in 2010 and holds just under 50,000 fans. The curved exterior and green-tinted roofline give it a distinctive shape. It is often compared to a volcano. It is home to Club Deportivo Guadalajara, one of the most supported clubs in Mexican football. Estadio Akron is the only venue in this tournament with no knockout stage matches, hosting group stage games only. Moving to Canada, which is hosting Men's World Cup football for the first time. BC Place in Vancouver is the larger of Canada's 2 venues, with a capacity of around 54,500. It opened in 1983 as the world's largest air-supported domed stadium at the time. In 2011, it was significantly renovated and given a cable-supported retractable roof. The stadium is in the center of downtown Vancouver with mountain views in the distance. It has hosted the opening and closing ceremonies of the 2010 Winter Olympics and the 2015 Football Women's World Cup. For 2026, it hosts group stage and knockout matches. Toronto Stadium, also known as BMO in Toronto, is the tournament's smallest venue at around 45,500 seats. It opened in 2007 and is the home of Toronto FC in MLS, making it one of the few football-specific stadiums in the competition. It sits on the waterfront beside Lake Ontario. A $146 million expansion added temporary seating to bring it up to Football Authority's standards. Canada's opening match on June 12th is played here. The United States hosts 11 of the 16 venues, and every match from the quarterfinals onwards is played on American soil. AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, is the largest venue in the tournament with a capacity of around 93,000. It opened in 2009 and is home to the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL. The stadium has a retractable roof and full climate control. The center-hung video screen is 49 meters wide, one of the largest ever built inside a stadium, and VAR replays appear on it visible from every seat. It hosts 9 matches in total, more than any other venue, including a semi-final on July 14th. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, is where the tournament ends. It opened in 2010 and holds 82,500 fans. Home to the New York Giants and New York Jets in the NFL, it sits just outside New York City. For the World Cup, it is known as New York-New Jersey Stadium and hosts 8 matches in total, including the final on July 19th. The 2026 final will also feature the first halftime show in World Cup history. Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, holds the Guinness World Record for the loudest crowd roar at a sports stadium. It opened in 1972 and has a capacity of around 76,400, home of the Kansas City Chiefs in the NFL. The stadium hosts group stage and knockout matches, and Argentina versus Algeria, a likely high-profile group fixture, is scheduled here. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, is one of the most architecturally distinctive venues on this list. It opened in 2017 and holds around 71,000 fans. The roof is designed like a camera iris, 8 triangular panels that open and close in a circular motion, revealing a circle of sky above the pitch. A halo screen wraps around the interior of the roof opening. It is home to the Atlanta Falcons in the NFL and Atlanta United in MLS. One semi-final will be played here on July 15th. SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, near Los Angeles, is the newest and most expensive stadium ever built anywhere in the world, costing around $5.5 billion. It opened in 2020 and holds around 70,200 fans. It has a fixed translucent canopy that lets natural light in but does not provide air conditioning. A large oval video screen hangs over the center of the field. It hosts group stage matches and one semi-final. Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington, opened in 2002 and seats around 69,000. It is home to the Seattle Seahawks in the NFL and Seattle Sounders in MLS. The stadium is designed in a way that traps crowd noise, and it is regularly described as one of the loudest outdoor stadiums in North America. Seattle has a strong football culture through the Sounders, and the existing fan base gives this venue a different atmosphere from most of the NFL-only grounds. It hosts group stage and knockout matches. Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, opened in 2003 and holds just under 70,000 fans. Known as The Link, it is home to the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFL. Philadelphia has a history with the World Cup, having hosted matches in 1994. The stadium hosts group stage and knockout matches. Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, is close to San Francisco and serves the Bay Area. It opened in 2014 at a cost of $1.3 billion and holds around 68,500 fans. It is home to the San Francisco 49ers in the NFL. The stadium is open air with no climate control, so afternoon matches in California summer can be warm. It hosts group stage and knockout matches. NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, opened in 2002 and seats around 72,200. It has a retractable roof with full climate control, which is relevant given Houston's heat in summer. Unlike some of the other roofed venues, NRG is fully enclosed. The inside temperature is controlled regardless of conditions outside. It hosts group stage and knockout matches. Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida, opened in 1987 and was significantly renovated in 2016 at a cost of around $500 million when a roof canopy was added along with new seating and improved fan areas. It holds around 65,300 and is home to the Miami Dolphins in the NFL. The stadium also hosts the Formula One Miami Grand Prix and the Miami Open tennis tournament each year. In the 2026 World Cup, it will host the third-place match on July 18th. Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, is about 40 kilometers outside Boston. It opened in the year 2002 and holds around 64,628 fans. The stadium has recently been renovated ahead of the tournament, with a 22-story lighthouse structure added and a new outdoor video board described as the largest of its kind in the country. It is home to the New England Patriots in the NFL and the New England Revolution in MLS. It hosts group stage matches and a quarter-final.